Greetings, students. This is Dr. Schafer, and I'd like to welcome you to the Summer 1 2021 semester Quest for Knowledge philosophy class. I've created this introduction video for you to just get you started with the course, and I'd like to do two things in the video. I want to introduce myself first, and that's why these guys are here. And then after we do that, I'd like to tell you a little bit about the class. Okay, so maybe about 6 or 7 minutes total for the video. So as you probably know by now, I'm Dr. Schafer. So welcome to my class. I've got my lovely twin kids here with me today. This is Abigail, and this is Alexander. You guys want to wave? They're actually supposed to be at summer camp today, but we had a little confusion with the time this morning. So they'll be going to their first day of summer camp tomorrow. And so if their mother is at work right now, and if she was here, she probably wouldn't want to be in this video. But I've lived in New Orleans for a little over 20 years now. I started at Xavier in the fall of 1999. That was my first gig after finishing graduate school, and I've been here ever since. And now I've got these two kids. They're twins. If you can't tell, they're 5 years old. They turned 5 back in April, right? What's your birthday?
April 25th.
April 25th, and they're out of school now. This is the first week of being out at school. Okay, so much for introductions. I'm going to turn to some details for the course next. You guys can go to the back and finish up whatever else you were doing, and I'm going to talk to my students, okay?
Okay.
Okay, guys, so I want to emphasize first, just to avoid any confusion, that this is a fully online class. It's also asynchronous, which means that we will not be meeting together at any time. So the advantage of this kind of course is that it's designed for you to do the work at your own pace. You don't have to show up at noon or 10:30 or any particular time. So long as you meet the deadlines for all the assignments, then you'll be good, and you can do your work in the middle of the night or early in the morning or whenever you want to. The only time that we will possibly meet face-to-face, although that'll be via Zoom, will be for my office hours. And my plan is to announce office hours at the beginning of each week, and I'll probably vary the exact time of the office hours because I know that all of us are on slightly different schedules now, and it's probably impossible for me to pick any time where all the students could come to my office hours. You can also make a special appointment if you want to, and there'll be information about this on Brightspace. Okay. So I think the easiest way for me to explain how the class is going to work is to kind of walk you through a typical section of the course. So let me use the very first unit, which is going to focus on Plato's Apology, which is the first book that you're going to read. It's a very short book. Sometimes people call it a dialogue instead of a book. And the first thing that you're going to do is to read the text, read the book. And in this case, I have supplied the PDF, a PDF file of Plato's Apology. That's going to be on Brightspace. That comes from one of the books that is required for this course that you'll need to get. There's 3 required books, and there's a lot of information about that on Brightspace. But for the very first one, I knew that not everyone would have an opportunity to get that book, so that I did post it on Brightspace. You can actually access that right now and start reading it. So the first thing you're going to do is read the book. The second thing you're going to do is, in each case, is to listen to the audio lecture that I have prepared about that book. In some cases, the books are longer, and I'll create multiple audio lectures. So the audio lectures will provide background information. We'll try to highlight some of the main ideas from the reading to help you get as much out of it as you can. So you're going to read the book, you're going to listen to my audio lecture. The third step is probably going to be to go to the discussion board, and I will set up a number of discussion board threads, and you will post on those threads. There'll be specific instructions in each case. I think for this first book, Apology, you're required to make 3 posts. So you'll just pick 3 different threads, and you can either make your own post, which is fine, or it's also fine to reply to a post that someone else has made, so long as you follow the rules, which is it's got to be at least 4 sentences, and it's got to be on topic. In some cases, there will be a quiz connected to the reading, and that will be announced a day in advance. So, depending on the exact timing of that, the quiz may come before or after you've started making discussion board posts. There will not always be a quiz, but there will sometimes. And once all of this happens, you've read the book, you've listened to the audio lecture, you've made your discussion board posts, you should be in a pretty good position to compose your short writing. And in most cases, for each book, there will be a short writing assignment that will be posted on Brightspace as well, and you'll want to follow the instructions. The discussion board writing is informal. I'm not going to grade the content of what you say. As long as you do it, you get credit. The short writing assignments is more formal writing, although it is short, like basically 2 paragraphs or so. And I will grade those, okay, on a scale of 1 to 10. So they'll be on the same grading scale as the quizzes, which will also be on a scale of 1 to 10. So each unit will be kind of like this. And once we get to the end of that unit, of course, we'll turn the page and kind of start all over again and do roughly the same thing that I just described for all the units. So that's how we will progress through the semester. I want to emphasize, but before I finish up here, that it's really important for your success in the class that you check in on a daily basis and that you also check your emails. I will send periodic updates via email. Sometimes it might just be a reminder to say, hey, don't forget that your first short writing assignment is due, today or tomorrow. It's possible there might be variations to the schedule, update about when I have set things up in Brightspace. I don't have the entire course set up from start to finish. On day 1, I'll be setting things up as we go, and I'll send you updates about that. So make sure that you do check your email and check into Brightspace every day to make sure that there's nothing new. Like, for example, to find out that there's a quiz. Okay, you would need to check into Brightspace to find out if there's going to be a quiz the following day. It's going to go quickly, right? 5 weeks. It's a 15-week semester compressed into 5 weeks. Usually I find that students and teachers are more focused in the summer because we've got less other things going on. At most you've got 2 classes. And I know that you've probably got other things, like you might be working or doing research, as I have other things going on too. But it's easier than the regular semester, because in the regular semester we have so many things going on and it can be difficult to keep up. So I want to wish you success for the semester. Let me know if you have any questions. There is a discussion board that has been set up for this purpose. If you have any questions about the class, follow the instructions on Brightspace for how to get started, once you've viewed this video. And good luck. Best wishes for a great semester.